Marigold plant is a very fast-growing, low-maintenance winter flowering plant. But sometimes the plant stops to grow and very less flowers appears on it. And in this video, we will talk about this problem in details. It happens due to several reasons, so let's move to them one by one. And subscribe to our channel for more updates. The most common reason of why your marigold's not blooming is because of your soil quality. Soil mix plays a very big role for the healthier and fast growth of marigold flower plants. If your soil mix is water blocking, then it would not let the marigold flowers to grow. Soil's pH is also important. Generally, marigold flower plants like to have an acidic soil mix. But as the soil's pH rises, it gradually stops to grow. You can use a small amount of compost to make your soil mix acidic. And also make sure your soil mix is well draining and loose for your marigold flowers. As it is a winter flowering plant, that's why moisture evaporates very slowly and you should be very careful while watering. A good soil mix can solve your whole problem. It's added in the description box to buy. Another common cause of less blooming of marigold flower plant is the bounding of roots. When roots keeps on growing, the plant also produces more buds and flowers, but as they get bounded with your smaller pot, the plant stops to produce flowers. So it's important to grow marigold plant in a larger container. Try to use at least 10 inches pot and it will be much better if you plant them in a clay pot or a grow bag instead of plastic containers. Proper fertilization is also very much responsible for the healthier blooming of marigold flowers. If you are using a good fertilizer that have nutrients, then the marigold plant wouldn't stop its blooming. You can use different fertilizers on regular basis, like you can use cow dung compost, that helps you to make the marigold seedlings bigger and bigger. A detailed guide on this is added in the description box. But if you are facing less blooming on your marigolds, you should use a bloom booster fertilizer. Such type of a fertilizer is added in the description. You can use that on all type of your flowering plants for maximum blooming. Another important cause of why your marigolds are not flowering is because your plants are weaker. Means maybe your marigold seedlings are not healthier enough and always have to face hardships while growing. It mostly happens when you have weaker seeds, so make sure you are choosing healthy plants to transplant. And don't place your seedlings in an open area after transplant. It makes stress on the plant. As we are talking about stress, then it can be a possible cause of less flowering of marigold plants. So stress and shock on the plant causes the plants to completely stop its growth and hence less blooming. Stress and shock can kill your marigolds, so it is important to follow up a right method to transplant marigold seedlings, and put them in a shade for some days after that. Stress can also be due to the change of season and place, therefore follow up the right season to grow marigold plants. The another cause of less blooming of marigolds is because of sunlight issues. As marigold plant is a winter season flowering plant, that's why it likes coolness, but sunlight is also very important. Deficiency of sunlight not only causes less blooming, but also such type of yellowing leaves of marigolds appears. So to overcome such issues, a proper amount of sunlight is necessary for the healthier flowering of marigold plants. You can choose a full sun area to grow marigolds. But if you don't have so much sun, put them at least in a few hours of sun. So it's all about marigold flowers. For any question, leave a comment below. And check out this video to grow beautiful gazania flowers at home.